In the US, Super Bowl Sunday is an unofficial national holiday, arguably one of the biggest pop cultural events on the calendar. But you wouldn't know it looking back in history to Super Bowl I in 1967. In fact, it wasn't even called the Super Bowl. It was the AFL-NFL World Championship game. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. A few years after the first title game, Kansas City Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt, one of the founding fathers of the old AFL, saw his granddaughter playing with a bouncy Super Ball. And whammo, the Super Bowl name was born. The first two championship games were retroactively outfitted with a new name, and there's a tradition. And the first Super Bowl wasn't exactly a fan sensation either. It goes down in history as the only Super Bowl not to sell out, and tickets for the game sold for an unheard of $12, prompting some editorial writers to complain about the high price. These days, $12 might get you a hot dog at the game. Now back then, a 30-second commercial went for $42,000. Today, 30-second spots go for $3 million a pop. And it's also the first and only Super Bowl to be broadcast live by two networks. CBS and NBC each broadcast the game, but a snafu causing NBC to rejoin the game late out of commercial after halftime forced the officials to bring play to a halt and start the second half all over again. Bet you didn't know that. For the Wall Street Journal, I'm J.R. Whalen.